template allows you, with the 30 degrees, and it has these hash marks here. I tend to happen to have a vertical line already on my page, so I can just line up these markings. And this is so that the ellipse is going from right to left. I don't necessarily need to do that. I can always move this page and just start with a light line and place it anywhere I wish. So just to show it to you, here's the outside edge of this section. So I'm just going to lay it on there. That's the outside edge of the tape. I can give myself the markings here so I can give it a straight line. So I'm just going around it all the way. There's major and minor access for that piece. This allows me to keep this template somewhat in line. So, for example, that's the outside of the tape. The inside section might be a little bit smaller, so I just have to line it up with the vertical axis as well as this line off to the side. And now that I see that, I have this shape that I can make. So that's the inside of the tape space. So it's pretty easy as long as it's concentrically on that spot. Makes that pretty good. I can then take the next template across, set that out there, and go ahead and draw that in there. It gives me a little bit of that cardboard that's on there for that section. So it gives me that inside piece. Okay. The same section that I used for the outside piece, the largest one, I just stretch it out to get the thickness of it. I have it on this axis for the center line. Makes it nice and easy. And just draw it in, sketch it in lightly. I can even start to shade this just to show it to you since I have the template. Just go dark to light. Kind of basing it off of there. And then the tangent on either edge is going to be the furthest point in that section. So it makes it pretty easy to place in there. So that's just by using the template. Just have to remember which segment I used as far as the circle. And for the inside part, I just bump it across, keep it lined up here, and just place that thickness right in there. So there, it gives me the thickness of that piece right away. And again, the shading of this pretty easily. This part has some of the tone already in it, so I can put the texture in later, but just go ahead and give this the value. And again, you can, if you use any of these templates, whether it's the isometric or a different ellipse, you know, I can just use it as a help me shade this across pretty easily. Once I have it, I can use some of the other ones. Line it up. And just put some of the strokes in there that has the actual line itself and use that as a guide. And then for the tape that's coming off, I just extend that, give it a curve. Not this one? So there's the edge. So again, can even use the template to put that up against. See, it has a little bit of a texture to it. And you can see the inside when it has some of the lettering. Just button that up against there. And you pretty much have it. Just come down. It's a light coloring on there. Get some of the texture in there.